Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the more pattern programs and nested loop, the number programs. The first program which I am going to discuss with you is about the pyramid pattern. Okay. So it goes like this: 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is a pyramid pattern. So it is a triangular pyramid. You can see that in the first line we are having only one element. In the second line we are having 3 elements. In the third line we are having 5 elements. In the fourth line we are having 7 elements, and the last line, that is the fifth line, we are having 9 elements. So in pyramid pattern, basically each row is incremented by 2 more elements. Okay. So the program will go like this. First we will increase the value from 1 to 5, or first we increase and then after we decrease. Okay. So writing the program, class, I think the letter is quite smaller. It will be class pattern pyramid. Class pattern pyramid public static void main take the variable int I, comma j, comma k. I initialize it at 4, and then I take the variable L. I take m as a variable and n as a variable, n equals to 1. First of all, I will write for. This is the outer loop which is used to rotate the rows or to move the rows. For I equals to 1, I less than equals to 5, I plus plus. Thereafter, for printing the space, for printing spaces. So you can see that in this pattern program, the first line we are having 4 space, in the second line we are having 3 space, in the third line we are having 2 space, fourth line we are having 1 space, and the last line there is no space. So this program will go like this: for j I initialize with 1, j less than equal to k. Thereafter I write j plus plus, okay, and then curly bracket system dot out dot print. I will print the space. Okay, so this is to print the space. Thereafter, what I will do, I will just initialize the variable m is equal to 0. Okay, and then I will run a loop for printing the numbers. For printing numbers. This loop is basically right for printing the numbers. So the loop is for L is equal to 1, L less than equals to n, L plus plus. Okay, then I will put the curly bracket. Thereafter I am writing this side. So it will come as a if n less than equal to I, then m equals to m plus 1, means we will increase the value of m else we will write m equals to n minus 1. Okay, then I will write system dot out dot print. I will print the value of m by giving a space before. Okay. Then I will close this loop or printing loop. I will close, and then I will increase the first. I will change the line system.out.println to change the line of the cursor. Thereafter, n is equal to n plus 2. This n is basically used to rotate the printing loop, and as we can see that each loop the number of element is incremented by 2. So I have written here n is equal to n plus 2, and then the k will be decreased by 1, k equals to k minus 1. As the first loop we are having 4 space, then we are having 3, then 2, then 1. So therefore the k values decreases by 1. So I decrease the value of k by 1. Then I close the outer loop, close the main method, close the class. So this is the program which will print this particular pattern. Okay. Now I am explaining this program, what I have written in my code for first class pattern pyramid. Public static void main int I comma j comma k equals to 4 comma l comma m comma n equals to 1 semicolon. For I equals to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. Then I have given a comment over here for printing the space. Means the first inner loop is used to print the space. For j equals to 1, j less than equal to k, j plus plus. So initially the value of k I have initialized with 4. So this j loop will run first time 4 times. So what you will do? It will perform the task which I have assigned here, that is to print the space. Means 4 times it will print space. Thereafter, as the value j becomes 5, it will come out of this loop and the value of m will becomes 0. Then this loop is used to print the elements. So I have taken a variable l to run the loop. L equals to 1, l less than equal to n, l plus plus. Curly bracket open. If l value is less than or equal to I, then m equals to m plus 1. So I am basically printing the value of m. So m value will be printed these numbers. So if it is less than or equal to I, then you print m. So initially the n value I have given here 1, and the condition comes as a 1 less than equal to 1. The condition is true, so it gives 0 plus 1. So this is your 1 is printed. Then the n value is updated to 2, and the condition becomes false because n is less than equal to n. This condition becomes false, so it comes out that row, and the line of the cursor is changed, and then we get the n values updated by the 2, that is equal to n equals to n plus 2, and k values decreased by 1, so it becomes k equal to k minus 1. Thereafter, it gives the next rotation. The I loop is again rotated. I is updated to 2. Then it comes to this loop. The k is value is now 3. So j loop runs 3 times and prints 3 times in space. Now this l value starts from 1. N value is your 3. So this loop will run 3 times. First condition, it will check l less than equal to 1. So l value is your 1 and I value we are having 2. 1 is less than 2. So it is true. So it becomes 0 plus 1. So it first print 1. Then l value is updated to 2, so 2 is equal to 2, again condition is true, so 1 plus 1 it gives 2, so 2 is printed. Then l value is updated to 3. Okay, still this condition is true because n is 0, 3. So as the condition is false over here, it comes to the else part, and then it gives m minus 1 means 2 minus 1, so it prints 1. So it gives this last element. Okay, then it comes up this loop, and then the line of the cursor is changed. Then again the n is updated to 2, means 3 plus 2 it becomes 5, and k value becomes 2. After that, the outer loop is again rotated. Outer loop becomes 3. The j loop starts from 1, it goes till 2, means 2 times it will print space. L starts from 1, it goes till 5, means 5 times this loop will rotate. First 1, I value we are having 3, L value first we will have 1, so this condition is true, so it gives 0 plus 1, so 1 is printed. Then L value becomes 2, then 2 less than 3, again the condition is true, so it prints 2. Then 3 less than equal to 3, this condition is true, so again 2 plus 1 is 3, so it means 3. Then after that the n value becomes 4 and this condition, if condition becomes false and it comes to the else part, so 3 minus 1 you got 2. Then n value is again increased to 5, so we got here 2 minus 1 equals to 1, so we got here 1. So we got this line. Similarly, next line the cursor will change and the value of n will update to 7 and we will get these elements like that, and the value of k will be decreased to 1 and we got the 1 space in the fourth line, okay, and the elements will be printed like this 1, 2, 3, 4 till the value of I it will increase, and then as soon as the value of n becomes more than the I, then it starts decreasing, so it becomes 3, 2, 1, okay. Then after that again the line will change, the value of n becomes 9 and k becomes 0, so this loop becomes false, the j loop, okay. And L loops rotates 9 times till the value of I, it goes increasing the value, means n value goes increasing and printed, and then the n value increase, then I, then what happens if the value of n gets decreases and we get the elements in the decreasing order. First increasing, then decreasing. So we get this required pattern from this code. Okay. So next program which we will discuss with you is about the pyramid pattern. The next pyramid, which is that is your inverted triangle. Okay. Now we will print the inverted triangle. So my program is like this: 5, 4, next 3, 2, 1, then 4, 3, 2, 1, then 3, 2, 1, then 2, 1, then 1. Inverted triangle. Right side inverted triangle we are having. So first element, line element is your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second line we are having 4, 3, 2, 1. Third line we are having 3, 2, 1. Fourth line we are having 2, 1. And the last line we are having only 1. So this program goes like this. Alright, it starts from writing from here. Write here class, pattern, and I write here inverted. Then I write public, static, void, main, int I, comma j, comma k. So first of all I write the loop for I equals to 5, I greater than equal to 1, I minus. So we are having 5 rows, so I have written I equals to 5, I greater than equal to 1, I minus 5. So this loop will rotate 5 times. This is the outer loop to navigate the rows. Then the first we will write to print for printing space. So you can see that in the first line we are having no space, just it starts from 1, it starts from 5 and go till 1. In the second line the space has to start printing, so first line we will not print any space, so we will write here for, what the value should I write here? I write k equals to I, okay, and k less than 5, k plus plus. So first time if the value of I is your 5, so k equals to 5, 5 less than 5, so it will not run. So if I write a statement over here, it will not execute in the first run. So the statement is system.out.print space. Close the bracket. In the second run, the value of I will be decrement to 4. So we get here k equals to 4 and 4 less than 5. Condition is true, then it print one space. Then k value update to 5, 5 less than 5, condition becomes false, it comes off this loop. So in the second line we have only one space. So you can see the pattern, second line only one space. Similarly in the third line we will have 2 space, and the fourth line we will have 3 spaces, and last line we will have the 4 spaces. Now we will run the loop for printing numbers. So for j equals to I, j greater than equals to 1, j minus minus. As you can see, the last element of each row is your 1. So I have written here j equals to I because initial value of I is your 5. So it starts from 5 and go till 1. So 5 to 1 we will go. Okay. So you write here system dot out dot print the value of j plus space between the elements and close the loop. Then we will change the line of the cursor. We will write system dot out dot println close main method and class. So this is the required code for this pattern. So I explain this code. We are having I equals to 5, I greater than equals to 1, I minus minus. Okay. So it starts from 5, you get the condition 2, it enters inside the loop. Then k becomes k equal to 5, k less than 5. Condition is false, so it will not print the space first time. We go to this loop for the printing the element. The j is equal to 1. We are having the j is equal to I. This is your I. Okay. So j value is your first initialized with 5, as value of I is your 5. Then 5 greater than equals to 1. Condition is true and it prints the value of j. That is 5 is printed, and this j loop rotates 5 times and prints the decremented value. That means 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 till 1 it will print. Then it will change the line of the cursor and then it comes to the outer loop to decrease the value. So I value is decreased to 4. Now k is initialized with 4. 4 less than 5, condition true. Then it prints the space. Okay, so we get one space only one time. Then it comes to this loop. J initialized with 4 and go till 1. So 4 times it will rotate and it prints 4, 3, 2, 1. Then it changes the line of the cursor and we get I value is decreased to 3, then k initialized with 3 and it rotates 2 times because we have the condition 3 less than 5. So for 3 less than 5, first it prints the space, then value of k is updated to 4. So 4 is also less than 5, so it prints the space over here. And then we got 5 less than 5, condition becomes false, it comes off this loop and go to this loop. And j initialized with 3 and it goes to 1 by decrease the value, so we get 3 to 1 this way. Thereafter, the line of the cursor changes, then again the I value is decreased to 2 and we get the k value with 2 initialization, 2 less than 5, condition 2, then space is printed. So space will be printed at k equals to 2, k equals to 3, k equals to 4. So 3 space we will get on this line. In the fourth line we will get 3 space and the value of j will print from 2 to 1. So we get the 2 and 1. Then the line of cursor change, the I value goes 1. Now k initialized with 1 and it prints the 4 space for k equals to 1, k equals to 2, k equals to 3 and k equals to 4. Then the j initialized with 1, it go till 1 means only one rotation it will do and print the value of j, that is your 1. So we get this pattern. Okay. So we can print in this way any inverted triangle, right side inverted triangle. Okay. Now we will go for the left side inverted triangle. Just we will rotate this. So what I will do, I write like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So this is basically how many lines we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is left side inverted triangle. Okay. Just change the thing. I will just add a class name and just write here pattern inverted underscore left. Underscore left. Okay. Thereafter, I can publish static void main in I, j, k. 3 variables will be required. Now I rub the loop. So we are having here 5 rows. In the first row, okay, we are having no element. Means we are having 1 to 5, then we are having 1 to 4, then 1 to 3, then 1 to, then 1. Okay. For right here I equals to 5, I greater than equals to 1, I minus minus. Can I write for j equals to initialize with 1, j less than equal to I, j plus plus. And then I write system dot print the value of j. Close this loop, and then the line will change. System dot out of println. Println, which is the line of the cursor. After loop close, main method class. So I explained the program. The I loop rotates 5 times. So we have 5 to 1. As k variable is not equal, you can drop this k variable. Okay, we can simply put over here I comma j semicolon. I is equal to initialize with 5. I equal to 5 I have given here. Then I written I greater than equals to 1, I minus minus. J is equal to 1, J is equal to 5. So this will be written 5 times from starting from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it will change the line of the cursor. I value will decrease to 4. Then the J will start from 1 and it will go till 4. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the I value is decreased to 3. J will start from 1 and it will go till 3. So you get 1, 2, 3. Then I value is decreased to 2. Then J will start from 1 and it will go to 2. So you get 1, 2. Then I value will become 1. So and J will run from 1 to 1. So it will run 1. Okay. So in this way we can print a left inverted triangle. Now the next program which I am going to discuss with you is how to decrease the number of gaps. Okay. So first line we have 5, then 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So first line we are having 4 space, then we are having 3 space, then we are having 2 space, then we are having 1 space in the fourth line, and last line we are having no space. So my program will go like this: class pattern. I write the class name decreasing space. Then public static void main. Okay. Then I take the variable int I, comma j, comma k. So I is basically used to run the outer loop, j is to run the loop for printing the element, and k is used to run the loop, is used to print the space. So I write here for I equal to 5. I greater than equals to 1, I minus minus. Okay. Now first time we need to print 4 spaces. Okay. So write here for k equals to 1 and k less than I, k plus plus. So k is less with 1, k 1 less than I value will be first time 5, 1 less than 5. So this loop will rotate how many times? 4 times. So we can print easily 4 spaces. So we write here system dot out dot print space. So print one space. Then I will close this. So this is to print the for printing space. Next loop is for j equals to 5, j right here greater than equals to I, j minus minus. So whether it work or not, we will check it. So 5 initialize and I value first time will have 5, 5 greater than equal to 5. Condition is true, so we can easily print the value of j, that will be 5. Then j value will decrease to 4, 4 greater than 5. Condition will false, it will come out of the loop. Okay. So we will print here system dot out dot print j plus space. Then we will close it. Then we will change the line of the cursor. System dot out dot print ln the outer is closed, main method closed, and the class is closed. Okay. So this loop is to print for printing the numbers. For printing numbers, I am adding over here, which is not compulsory to write, but for understanding I am adding it for printing the numbers. So I explain the program. I have taken the loop variables 3, I, j, k, I equals to 5, I greater than equal to 1, I minus minus. So first time the I value is initialized with 5, and then it goes to the inner loop, and inner loop the value of k initialized with 1, and the condition is k less than I is 1 less than 5, so it runs 4 times. For k equals to 1, k equals to 2, k equals to 3, k equals to 4. So it prints 4 spaces in the first step. And then k value becomes 5 and the condition is k less than I. So 5 less than 5, condition will become false. So it comes out from this loop and then it goes to print the numbers. Then j is initialized with I, j greater than equal to I. So 5 greater than equal to 5. Condition is true, 5 is equal to 2, not greater than 2, not greater than 5. So we will print the value of j, that means 5 will be printed. So first element we will get the 5. Then j value is decreased to 4. We will have 4 greater than equal to 5. So this condition is 4. 4 is neither greater than 5 nor it is equal to 5. So it comes off this loop and then it changes the line of the cursor. Then the next time the I value is decreased to 4. This k loop runs from k is initialized with 1, k less than I means 1 less than 4. So it will run for k equals to 1, k equals to 2, k equals to 3. Means 3 space it will print. J loop initialize with 5, j is greater than or equal to I means j greater than or equal to 4. So this will run at j equal to 5 and at j equal to 4. So it will print 5 and 4. Then line will change, then the I values again decrease to 3, k will run from k equals to 1, k equals to 2, so it will create two spaces, and then the j loop will run from j equals to 5, j greater than or equal to I, that means j means 5, 5 greater than or equal to 3, so it runs j 5, 4 and 3, so we get the element 5, 4, 3. Then the I value decreases to 2, k runs from 1 to 2, means only k equals to 1 it will run and it will print only one space, and j will run 4 times, means at j equal to 5, j equal to 4, j equal to 3, j equal to 2, so it prints 5, 4, 3, 2. Then it comes out the loop, then line is changed, and then I value is decreased to 1, k is equal to 1, and I given the condition k less than I. At this time the condition becomes false because 1 is not less than 1, so it will go for printing the element j is initialized with 5, it go till 1, means for j equal to 1, j equal to 5, j equal to 4, j equal to 3, j equal to 2 and j equal to 1. So we get the element 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So in this way we solve this pattern. Okay. Now I will discuss about the how to print the number program. For example, if I want to print the number program, that means prime numbers from 1 to 100. I take a prime number to print the 1 to 100. So we will remind and we will every time we will print each prime number. So nested loop makes our work very easy. Okay. We will simply the code of the prime number to find any number prime. We will put inside another loop which will run from 1 to 100, and it will automatically take one number and check whether it is prime or not, and if it is prime then it will print it. If it is not prime, it will not print it. So just see the program. Question is, write a program to print the prime numbers from 1 to 100. Okay. So I write the program. Write class prime number underscore public static void main. I take the variable int I to run the outer loop, then another inner loop I take j. To count, I take a variable count to number of divisibility. Okay. Semicolon. Right, for I equals to 1, I less than equals to 100, I plus plus. So this loop will run from 1 to 100. And from this loop, the I loop, I will check every number whether it is prime or not. So I write here for. This is to check whether I is prime or not. Okay. So first of all, I will initialize the value of count as a 0. So I will write here count is equal to 0 for j equals to 1, j less than equal to I, j plus plus. Now, if I modulus j is equals to 0, that means the value of j which will divide the I will be the factor. So if a number is having only two factors, then it will be called it as a prime number. So we will write here count plus plus, means count variable will be incremented, count plus plus, we will close this loop. And thereafter, in the outer loop we will write if the value of count, if count is equal to 2, then we will print that I system.out.println, right, in the bracket prime number is equal to plus I, means that value will be printed as a prime number. Then we close the outer loop, close the main method, close the class. That's all. Means just what we are doing, we just putting the code of the prime number in the nation loop, means in a loop which runs from 1 to 100. So for each value of I, the J will check that whether that I is prime or not. So if the I is divided by J more than 2 times, it will not be a prime. If it is divided only 2 times, it will be a prime. Okay. So this is a simple code to print the number from 1 to 100. So we can use this to print from 1 to n. Just we will change this 100 by n. We will take an input a number, and from 1 to that number we can easily do that. Or in the backward counting also we can do that. Okay. First just decreasing the value. If I am going for the backward, then we will do I equals to suppose n to 1 if I want to do, then I equal to n, I less than equal to 1 and minus 1 in the backward way. Okay. That's all. Next question. The question is, write a program to input a number and check whether that number is a spatial number or not. Okay. Spatial number. Spatial number. So what is a spatial number? A number is said to be a spatial number if the sum of the factorial of each digit of that number is equal to that number. A number is said to be a spatial number if the sum of factorial of the digits of the number is equal to the number itself. Okay. For example, suppose I take 145. That means we need to find 1 factorial plus 4 factorial plus 5 factorial. So to solve this program, we must know that what is the factorial of a number. So factorial of a number is simply the multiplication from 1 to that number. Suppose if I want to find 1 factorial, that means it will be of 1 into 1. It means 1 to 1 means it will give you only 1. 4 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Or we can go in the backward direction also. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is also true. Plus 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So this is the factorial. This is the 1 factorial, this is 4 factorial, this is 5 factorial. Now if I multiply this gives 1 and this is your 4 into 3 is 12, 12 into 2 is 24, so it gives you 24. And this is your 4, 5 is 20, 20 into 6 is your 120, so it gives you 120. So if you add it, what you will get? You will get as a 145. So you can see the number which I have taken, I got the sum as that the same number. So we can say that 145 is a special number. Now I am writing the program for this special number. Import java.util.string. My question here is write a program to input a number and check whether it is a special number or not, and check whether it is special number or not. You might say that sir is not written in the question. So the question is that write a program to input a number and check whether it is a special number or not. Now the class special number, then public static void main, and at scanner sc equals to new scanner system dot in. I take a number int n equals to sc dot next int. Okay. Now for a special number, what you first need to do is to first extract the digit. That means you first copy the number in another variable. So I take a variable int m equals to n. Now I write a loop while m greater than 0. Okay. Now to extract the digit, I take the variable d. So I write here d equals to m modulus 10. Now the digit which I obtained in d, that will be the digit from that number. Now we will find the factorial of that digit which I obtained. So I take another variable I to run the loop. So right here for I equals to 1, I less than equal to d, I plus plus. Okay. And I take a variable f to find the factorial of that number. So f I initialize before this loop as a f equals to 1. Okay. Because every time I need to find the factorial of a separate digit, so f must be initialized with 1 before starting with this loop. Then I write f into is equal to I, means f equals to f into I. Okay. So we will get the factorial of that number in this variable f. Then after, what you need to do? You need to do find the sum. So I take the variable sum. Okay. I initialize it with 0. So I write here sum is equal to sum plus the factorial, that is your f. Okay. Now what next we need to do? We need to update the number for the next digit. So we write here n equals to m by 10. So number will be updated by this, and we will close the while loop. Okay. Then we will write a condition: if the value of sum is equal to n, the input number, then we will print system.out.print special number plus that number equal to plus n, else system dot out dot print not special number equals to plus n. So if it is not a special number, then also it will print that number along with a message not special number. Then I will close the main method and the class. So this is the basically the program which execute for a special number. Okay. So I explain this. I have taken the variable n to input the number and to check whether that number will be a special number or not. Then I copied that number or assign that number in a variable m. I take the variable d to find the digit, to get the digit from the number. Then the I is the variable to run the for loop. F is the variable to find the factorial. Sum is the variable in which we will find the sum of the factorials. So first of all, I take a while loop while m greater than 0. Means this loop will run until the value of m becomes 0. So d equals to m modulus 10 semicolon. Then f equals to 1. I have initialized the f variable as 1 because to find the factorial, the number must start multiplying from 1 till that number. So I equals to 1, I less than equal to d, I plus plus. So it will start from 1, it will move till d. Suppose the first thing I got 5. So it will go start from 1 and it will go till 5. So first it will 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 till 5 into 10 and it will multiply and the result will obtain in the variable f. Then the result which is obtained as a factorial will be added in the variable sum. After that you will update the number to get the next digit. So this loop will rotate and you will get the sum of the each digit factorial till the value of m becomes 0. And the final sum we will compare with n. If we get the value of sum as n, then it is a special number, otherwise it is not a special number. It will print the number also. Okay. So these are the some programs which we have discussed in the nested loop. For any other programs, you may contact me. Okay. Thank you very much.